I'm Jenny and I am One Girl and Her Machines, and today I thought I would reuse some old t-shirts and make some knickers, pants. You know, we call knickers in the UK, I believe Americans etc around the world call them pants, but my son, as most children do, regularly grows far too quickly, and I was doing the washing in the utility this morning and saw a whole load of his old t-shirts, and kids t-shirts are often made from 100% cotton jersey. So I thought, oh, go on Jen, pull some of these out and see if you can remake or make use of the fabric and make some pants. So I've got a nice selection of fabric to show you. There's some actually of my t-shirts as well, so once I realised I could do that, I thought, okay, what t-shirts have I got that I don't really enjoy wearing or don't want to wear anymore? So the first one I have is a Tilly and the Buttons fabric. It was made into a Tilly Agnes t-shirt, and the fabric's fine, it's okay, but I just find I don't wear it very often. It's not really my style. So I thought this would make perfect pants. I've got lots of fold over elastic. I bought a pack from eBay last year, I think it was, with like 40 different colours. So I pulled out those two colours, thought that would go perfectly for that. I probably could get, I think I'll get 2 pairs of pants out of this. So that will be a good pair, or a couple of pairs. Oh. And then my favourite fabric, which is actually something that I use to decorate my son's wall, because we all love the pattern, is this fun blue, orange, black, white camo. And then I've got some blue fold over elastic and some orange fold over elastic to make, I would hope, 2 pairs, because there's no real writing on the front of this. There's a little bit here, but the rest of it's fine. And I thought I could make some nice fun camo pants out of that. It's definitely our favourite fabric from his t-shirt, so I'd like to use it again. Yeah, that would be good. And then I have got a couple of pairs of, I've got one black vest top that, you know, is paint stained, or that, actually no, I think it's bleach stained, so I thought, okay, that's fine, I can use that for the gussets, and that'll be fine in all of them. So yeah, that is the fabrics I'm going to use. The pattern I'm going to use is the Megan Nielsen Acacia Pants. It's a free pattern and I've downloaded it quite a while ago actually, and I've used it before a few times, so I'll use those again, and I will take you on the journey of making these pants and making use of these fabrics that are available to me. So I have got my copy of the Megan Nielsen pants out. There are 3 pattern pieces. You have your gusset piece that you need to cut out, one in the face fabric and one in the lining fabric in your actual gusset inside piece. You have the back piece, which I've actually extended a bit. I've got a rather curved bottom, so I've made the back bit a little bit bigger, so it sort of hugs my bottom. And then the front piece, sorry, the door's caught by the wind. The front piece, which is again, I've taken it down at the top to make it a little bit less going around my waist. I've had a few operations because of my endometriosis, and I've got scars that are quite uncomfortable if you get the knicker elastic around that point. So I've trimmed that down a bit to make them come down a little bit more at the front. But then again, they are still the width that I need them to be. So that is the pattern pieces, and I am going to see what I can get out. Looking at these pieces, they're actually bigger than I remembered, so I'm hoping I will actually get at least maybe 1 pair of pants out of my son's t-shirts. So we'll see. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down the side seams of my t-shirt, just there, and then I'm just going to cut the straps off, so that I've then got 2 flat pieces of fabric that I can cut the insides of the gussets out from. So I think it's going to be quite interesting to see how much or how many gusset pieces I can get out of this t-shirt, because I mean, it's only a simple vest top, but you know, they don't cost a lot of money, and you can buy them normally for a couple of pound in a shop. And actually, you know, is it cheaper than buying a normal metre of half a metre of fabric. I don't know. You can see that there. So if I just move the camera a smidge, please excuse the mess. In fact, I'm going to move that over there for you. There we go. So we've got one piece here, and I'm going to just get my chalk pen, and I'm going to draw around them to see how many I can get. I love these chalk pens. They are, I think they're Clover ones, but they've got a little rotary wheel at the top, and it just distributes the, move it that way. It just distributes the chalk in a really nice fine line. I find them really easy to use. And yeah, they are definitely a must-have in my sewing room. I just find them so much easier than normal chalk, and as you can see, hopefully, that is a really good clean line. Okay, so as you can see, I've got 6 gusset pieces out of one side of a vest top, and actually there is still spare fabric, although I couldn't fit a gusset out of them. So one t-shirt gives you 12 gusset pieces, which I think is a really good amount to get out of a t-shirt. So I'm now going to cut these out and proceed to fast forward again. Okay, so now I've got 6 gusset pieces to make into my pants, and I'm going to just make one pair of pants today to show you, but then I'm going to proceed to make the others. I'm expecting to be able to get all 6 pairs made today because I've got nothing else on, thankfully, the joys of being on the summer holidays, and I'm hoping I can get some pants made up. So the first t-shirt that I am going to cut up is actually my Tilly and the Buttons one, I think. I can make, I think, at least 2. I would think at least 2 pairs of pants out of here. So let's see what we've got. Right, so yet again I'm going to cut the fabric apart, and sorry, door closing. Cut the fabric apart and cut out the pattern. Okay, so as you can see, I've cut out the front piece, and I'm going to put the back piece of the knickers on there. Okay, so we have this piece here. Oops. This piece here left of the, I think this was the front, and then the back we still have actually got quite a lot of fabric left. So that is the, oh dear, sorry, just knocked the gusset piece on the floor, but anyway, that is the back piece. We've actually got quite a lot of fabric left, however, just not big enough for my bottom, my behind. So that's fine, we can find another use for that, I'm sure. Pick the gusset piece up. So now we have a front piece, a back piece, a main fabric gusset piece, and a black gusset piece. I'm going to get rid of these and put them over on there so we know they're not in the way. And then somewhere I had put the, oh there they are, the elastic. So probably going to use actually the lighter one, I think actually. So yeah, I'm going to use the lighter one. Okay, So I'm going to take all the pins off. I don't need them anymore. Obviously the bigger piece is the back piece, the smaller piece is the front piece. So I was watching Andrea from the Pink Doors sew along with this, and actually I quite like the way that she did the sewing of it and the pinning of it to make it quite efficient. So I'm going to do the same way actually. If you don't know who Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door is, she is a seamstress who runs a sewing shop from Ireland, and although unfortunately I haven't actually had the chance to order any from there, she appears to have beautiful fabrics, and one day hopefully I'll be able to order some. So the first thing that we needed to do was to roll up these bits here. Okay, right, and there we go. And then we have the small gusset piece there, on the small edge of the gusset piece there, and I'm gonna just pin that over, and then the small edge of the gusset piece there, and pin that over. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Obviously I've got the right sides together because we're going to have this all on the outside. And then I've done the same thing here with the back. So I'm going to roll up so we can burrito the pants. And then I'm going to pin these here. So obviously they have opposite curves on them, but once they are sewn together, the curves make a nice flat-ish piece. Okay, so, and then do that there. Okay, and then what we do is once we've got those two pieces folded like that, turn it over the other way. So then you have wrong sides up. And this time we are going to sew, or attach, sorry, the gusset piece. Now you can do this in two separate sews, or you can do it as one thing. I do it as one thing. And then we're going to do the other side as well. Okay, so that is all pinned and ready to go. Okay, so the sewing machine is all loaded with the right colour bobbin. I'm just selecting my zigzag stitch. I like to do a 2.4 length, no, a 3 length and a 2.4 width. Okay, so that is the front and back seams of the gusset sewn. Just trim the threads off. And they are burritoed, so you don't have a seam on the inside to annoy you. And you will turn those all around. So you just pull it all through so that the front facing fabric is facing the right way, and then you have a nice, you can see it, there we go, sorry, where am I? Oh, there we go. So yeah, you have a nice gusset seam there. Obviously you can't see the fabric. You can top stitch that. I don't think I'm going to. You can top stitch that, and obviously then you've got the main gusset fabric there that you will have against your skin, and then the inside of the knickers. Next thing to do is to put on the elastic. Okay, so I have the fold over elastic there. Unfortunately, the fold over elastic I have is not long enough to do the top band as well, so the top band is going to have to be in some black picot that I've got. But I have cut the elastic to the same length as the leg opening. I find them too tight around my legs, otherwise. I don't like to have the stretch. You're only supposed to stretch it a little bit, but I just don't like it. It feels uncomfortable. So I'm going to zigzag that on now, and I'm going to make that. I'm going to do 2 seams because it's easier to sew it rather than trying to do it under one. Okay, so I have attached the let's see if I can put that there. I've attached all the elastic on. It is now, goodness me, what have I done here? Very caught up. So I've attached all the elastic on. It's now done on both sides of the pants. Sorry, not the best angle there. Yeah, so we have now got blue elastic around the legs and everything else. Okay, so now I am going to attach the side seams together. And just pin those in place, and then I will overlock them. And then I will top stitch them as well, so that the seams aren't sitting up against my skin. And they'll be about as seamless as I can get them, really. So again, this was another tip that I saw on Andrew's video, and I love the idea of it because I don't want to have anything that's going to rub me or annoy me while I'm wearing them. On the top of the pants, so along the top seam, the top edge, so just along here, I'm going to put some black pico elastics that it goes together, but so far I think they're looking all right. So yeah, I'm going to pin some pico elastic on there, and then that will be the final job done. Okay, so I bought this, I think I bought this at the same time, this pico elastic. So it's just the elastic that you get on knickers with the nice little scalloped edge. And obviously the scalloped edge will be upwards. And I'm going to put it on top of the pants, and then do a zigzag stitch to hold it in place. Okay, so that is my Megan Nielsen Acacia Pants finished. Overall, I'm very pleased, although I have taken down the top bit and I still want to take them down some more. I don't really normally have such big side seams like on such a high cut, because these actually come up quite high cut. On such a high cut pant, I still want the top bit to come down a bit more. But that's fine, that's trial and error. However, the fabric works perfectly. It's a nice cotton fabric, cotton jersey fabric, so very breathable, and they are definitely going to be a good addition to my little underwear drawer, and I will make some more. Yeah, the only thing I wouldn't do again, I don't think, is I don't really like the side seams. I don't like the colour on the having the black thread on there. I know it's fussy, but yeah, I don't like that bit, so I'll have to think that bit through again. I like the stitching down. It might be that actually that I put the knicker elastic on after I do the side seams and sew the side seams down, because I do like the idea of having the side seams sewn down. So, but yeah, there we go. So that is recycling fabric to make underwear, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, I would very much appreciate if you would press the thumbs up button. If you would like to see some more, then please do subscribe, and if you would like to be notified about when the next video comes out, then ding the bell and it will come up in your reminders. So yeah, hopefully I will be back and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.